Detroit has a 3-mile loop. Okay, the Sears Tower, as it was called at one time, it's foggy, so you don't even see the top. Okay, I had to pick up my bag back at Union Station. I had it in the storage locker. It was $4 an hour, $12 maximum for the day. I got my blue Lions jersey, sweatshirt on. Okay, the change they give you is in the $1 coins, which is kind of neat. Only the post office and like those places use those dollar coins. Okay, I don't know if that's some kind of wind machine there. Okay, the Metro train, double-decker kind of thing. One guy, 2 seats, invisible friend. I think there's a message there. I think they're saying don't have that invisible friend. Leave room for your fellow comrades. Okay, Chicago Bears, there's a bunch of Bear fans, and they were disappointed because they ended up losing their game. God, that was unfortunate for them. The Bears did not have a good season. Okay, this is under the Christmas tree, and Santa was struggling there for a bit, but I think he eventually got out. But here's the tree, and Michigan football, a thriller of the game, but yeah. There's Chris, my brother-in-law, and the beef Wellington, and if you missed it the first time, we'll get a second.
Go. Dennis has got it on.
Oh, yeah. Well, you might as well be proud of it. Look how great that looks there. Wow-wee. And there was prep work involved, so here's the whole kit and caboodle. And, yeah, bon appetit. Then Christmas cake. Oh, my Lord. Does it get any better than that? Wow, we slept in. Yeah. So it was fun, the holidays, and I'm sure that was duplicated in all around the country, all around the world. So, yeah, hope the holidays were great for you, and Happy New Year. The best of it all, right? Might as well shoot for that. And we'll try. Well, here I got to take the Metro train back. This was a nice little mini vacation here again. Okay, now I'm on the upper deck. And then I was in the front car, which is great because they have a window there so you can look out and see how the Metro train is doing. It's like Jaws or a gator. But that's the Arlington Heights Raceway, and it's a great track for watching the horses run. Actually beating traffic right now on the train. It's moving along quite well, and there you can see the top. Looking out the windows is kind of a little funky. This is a classic church just north in like Cyborg. It's like the first stop on the Metro, Cyborg. And I don't think it's called the Sears Tower anymore. I think Sears sold the rights. They're not doing so well. Okay, back to the, this is people leaving the Metro. You got Central Time here. They're an hour different. But yeah, this was even on, the day after. It was a Monday, but considered a holiday for a lot of people. So, but back home at Ford Field, Maryland was playing Boston College. So it's like, all right, I wanted to see at the Quick Lane Bowl. And I wanted to see how Ford Field looked on TV, but there wasn't much of a crowd out there. And I just watched it for a little bit, and it looked like Maryland might get a touchdown, but they had all sorts of trouble. Okay, there we go, the tippity top. But I'm going to catch the late train back to Dearborn. So it gets in around midnight. Starting the trip out here. Well, this is Union Station lit up. And a fabulous train station. I wish we would do something with the Michigan Central Depot. Now, the windows are there, and it's going to preserve the building, keep it intact. It would be a great site, certainly, for a casino, but, you know, they don't want any more casinos. At least the existing ones would fight it tooth and nail, but a casino hotel there would be awesome. And then that would be the connection point where you could take a train from Chicago. It would go there, and then you could go in the underground rail tunnel and take that on to Toronto or Montreal. And we'd be really connected seamlessly. That would be the ticket. I would sell tour packages for that. You have international travelers, and you sell them on Chicago, Detroit, Toronto. That would be a great Midwest package. Okay, anyways. Wolverine 354 daily leaves at 6 p.m. at Union Station. There are the stops, and it's supposed to arrive, check on them now, 11:48 p.m. in Dearborn. We're going to try to keep them honest. Okay, so we're rolling now.
We're making intermediate station stops along the way. Michigan City, Indiana, followed by New Buffalo, Michigan, Niles, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Jackson, Ann Arbor, Dearborn, Detroit, Royal Oak, Troy. Again, our final stop, our final destination is Pontiac, Michigan.
All right. Well, then I put it on my phone, this like Uber. I put the Uber app, so the Uber was picking up where my location was and telling me I could order a Uber car. I haven't done that yet, but it was neat. So I'm tracking the train's progress here and here going around the southern point of Lake Michigan. Yeah, so this was, and then looking out on the water, the train just gets really close here. So a little harbor area, I think Michigan City I'm at. Yeah, Michigan City. And then I'll go to Eastern time at the next stop. So New Buffalo. So I'm going to have to, there I did. I changed the clock. Now I'm Eastern time. Kind of back in real time, but not real time. This is certainly tape delayed. This is not live. Yeah, this was, look at the way this train station was lit up. It's really nice. It's just, it's hard to see things through the train window when it's like this. This is not the best lighting. But, you know, what's nice with the train is, well, until they perfect maybe the autonomous cars, even at that point, I don't know if I would take a snooze in the back seat. But what's nice is you can do that. Okay, Battle Creek. You can see how the train goes through the city, and we're making the little blue dot advances ever so slowly. But yeah, I'm not a techie, so when I discover little stuff like that, which most people with their phones figure out the first day, but it takes me months and months. It took me forever to get a smartphone to begin with. But yeah, I can see where it's convenient at times. shows en route to Pontiac. All right. That's where I went, Chicago. But now I had to work the next day, so back to reality. Oh, yikes. Okay, then we'll see my other sister here, Michelle. She's got a glass studio with her husband, Chris. And then here are my two nephews from Quebec. Adrian doing some handiwork here. And Cedric, his brother, taking pictures. And then a teacher here. They have a glass blowing class here at the Furnace Hot Glass. If you can customize if you want, and they'll make up a mug, or they'll do any number of things. You just tell them what you're looking for, and it's nice for you because you could videotape it, or with your smartphone take pictures or whatever floats your boat. But here, class is in session. Adrian is working that with the instructor. Cherry wood, I think, is the wood they use.
You're going to want to very lightly touch it right at the end of the pipe here. So you're not squeezing it, you're just touching it. Alright, so now you can give it a little bit of a squeeze. Alright, we're going to come on off. Okay. That's a very... Scott fixes. Come back on again real quick.
I'm going to flatten out the bottom there and then put it in the cooling oven.
And go ahead and put it away.
Never made.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Right?
And Jake hit there. He's another nephew, and he just made that masterpiece in there, and it's going through the cool down process. They had a Christmas show earlier in the year, and there's a few things left, but they were doing inventory. But they have things with the Christmas flavor to it. The next big event will be Valentine's. But one of the newer things where they've had twist is these Christmas trees. And look at the different colors. So that would make a good centerpiece, certainly on a table. You don't have to worry about the Christmas lights and the drying of the tree and so forth. But yeah, so this was the holiday time. Oh, well, here's a postcard. Here's all the events. Imagine, look at all this going on, events and shows. So save the date or whatever. When you get the calendar, fill in all the boxes. So that, yeah, that's a small business kind of enterprise here for West Dearborn, which is kind of an interesting story. It just so happens to be my sister and brother-in-law, but I get a kick out of seeing what they're up to and so forth. Being in this glass blowing industry, they can be as creative as their mind lets them be. And so the snowmen are new this year with the hats. They had snowmen earlier.